Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Gemini, January 22, 2023. The Sun begins its transit of your solar house today, where it will visit until February 18th. This sector rules sharing on intimate and financial levels. Questions of support, deeper dynamics in a relationship, and trust can emerge during this cycle. What lies below the surface of matters is more important to you than what you see right in front of you, making this a potentially valuable time for research, analysis, investigation, and counseling. In the weeks ahead, your drive to understand the meaning of your relationships and to get to the bottom of matters is powerful. You might rid yourself of a bad habit or attitude and gain more personal power and a stronger sense of accomplishment. Changes, whether inner or outer, remind you that you're growing, learning, and transforming. There can be an increased focus on intimate connections and sharing, or financial or emotional support is an important topic in your life in the weeks ahead. Today's transits are tricky for getting the right message across. It's best to wait and see. Consider that tomorrow's new moon will set you on a new path. The circle of life always dances on. Today, as the Sun leaves behind Capricorn, it will venture into the vast and cerebral skies of Aquarius. This announces the arrival of Aquarius season, a time of the year when we are eager and excited to socialize and connect with many other people. Don't let this energy go to waste. Regardless if single or attached, set up fun events with friends and acquaintances and let the electric pace of life enliven you. The Sun's light will make sure that you're feeling embraced by a loving universe. Money matters and work entanglements will be on your mind. Since the Sun will enter Aquarius today, you might become increasingly focused on private, professional, and financial affairs. Aquarius season is a unique astrological period that will help you detach from any potential issues or entanglements. But doing so will require you to be level-headed, since you will need to look for unconventional ways to feel more empowered and in control. Re-establish your boundaries and expectations to avoid progressing in anything that may eventually become a greater debt than an asset to you. The Sun's first full day in your financial sector is something that will always see the solar spotlight shift onto your financial situation and money matters at this time of year. While the Sun will always ask that you keep your eyes open and head out of the sand, one of the realities he is asking that you face up to is a growing bond between Venus and Saturn that is giving you the means to turn financial desires into reality. You may feel resentful that there is not enough room for you to shine these days. Don't worry, those days are just around the corner. In the meantime, take your body seriously and pay attention to it the way you like people to pay attention to you. Become fascinated with the process of balancing your diet with fresh foods and plenty of water. Adore your muscles as they work to lift weights at the gym, if possible, or hold poses during yoga sessions. Time to put the work away. A little love and romance may be exactly what you and your special someone needs in life on this day. Why not surprise your sweetie by booking reservations at a favorite spot or planning a moonlit walk? If you're single right now, and haven't got anyone in mind that you'd like to call up, make some plans with your closest friend. Take in a movie that just come out and have a relaxed late dinner together. Enjoy the individual time together. Have some fun. A day after the Sun left your relationship sector, taking the solar spotlight off your relationships, the Moon and Mercury are regrouping and also taking the focus off having your eyes open and head out of the sand. 2 days after Mercury's direct turn and with the planet of communication now able to get on with moving things forward, the Moon is making sure you are emotionally engaged. Meanwhile, in his first full day in your financial sector, the Sun gives you a chance to observe, ready to draw a new line in the sand ahead of tomorrow's new moon. The Moon's return to your relationship sector yesterday gave you a chance to become more emotionally engaged before the Sun left, but a day on is helping with a chance to regroup. With the Sun gone, the focus shifts to Mercury, just 2 days after the planet of communication turned direct. Where the Sun was focused on keeping it real and authentic, The Moon and Mercury are working today to give your emotional responses and relationships a voice. Our eyes in the sky. The Sun glides into Aquarius today, ending its stint in Capricorn. The month ahead gives us a chance to connect with our true self, as the cosmos urges us to lean into our unique sentiments. Aquarius energy inspires us to help the world by giving back to the community, so we will also want to help others through humanitarian acts of kindness. When you don't find the answer that you are looking for today, try not to get upset and lash out at everyone around you. Trust that the answer will come. It may not come when you want it to, but you will have it when you truly need it. Now you're in a period of redefining who you are and how you project yourself into the world. The universe is asking you to pay close attention to your career. If it isn't the one you want, this is the time to change it. You aren't going to get much more support anytime soon. You don't always have the patience required to cultivate long-term relationships. You want results now, which can stand in the way of growth in other areas. Now male and female energies perfectly balance in your house of serious relationships. This can help you merge with a business partner or develop new projects. Just don't sign on the dotted line yet. With aspects affecting your home life and inner emotions, you may wish for a rewind button on your life so you could go back and correct past mistakes. But we're here to learn, not control. Activity in your house of travel, languages, and higher education means that you may find increased access to money when you take your skills to markets outside the US. Go online to connect to new customers. You are building up to a very climactic point with regard to your career. Make sure you and your job are in proper alignment. Make minor adjustments today, but try to refrain from making any pivotal decisions. Wait until all the nickels have dropped. Just after midnight, the Sun exits sensible Capricorn to enter progressive Aquarius. Over the next month, our cosmic homework is to let our freak flag fly. Take the unorthodox approach. Dare to think outside the box. As we established a foundation for the new year during Capricorn season, complete with setting New Year's resolutions, we are free to begin innovating our intentions. What is your vision? What future path do you wish to forge? This is a month in which originality and eccentricity reign supreme. We might now part ways with those who do not celebrate our strangeness, yet we are just as likely to discover a new community with whom we are better aligned. So, amplify your individuality. It's never too late to break the mold. After sunup, the Capricorn moon squares off with Chiron in Aries, triggering complex emotions. We may believe that walling off gives us the appearance of strength. In actuality, we may be called out for being aloof or inconsiderate. As children, we were likely told to grow up, to act more mature than was reasonable given our age. Now, in moments of conflict, we close ourselves off, claiming that we can do it all ourselves. Yet others need us to be there for them, not as a rock, but as a living, breathing human being who has championed their own struggles. Today's conflicts, while uncomfortable, promote healing by teaching us that strength doesn't have to look a certain way. And it especially doesn't have to look like going it alone.